The climactic moment in the pilgrimages came when, as a group, we walked in silence across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. Once across, we formed a circle, always a circle, and we sang. And the bridge is historic, it's very real, it's also a metaphor. It's made sacred by the events of March 7th, 1965. Those who died, who shed their blood on that bloody Sunday, and those who continue to shed their blood today. And I walked across that bridge a dozen times in the course of 6 pilgrimages, each different, every one the same. Sometimes in the stillness of an early Sunday morning, our group, the only ones on the street or the bridge, also along with tens of thousands of others there to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. President Obama was there that day, and as he finished his speech, he proclaimed, "We honor those who walked so we could run. And we must run so our children can soar. And we will not grow weary, for we believe in the power of an awesome God, and we believe in this country's sacred promise. And may He bless those warriors no longer with us." It's early Sunday morning here in Selma, Alabama. We're about to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge. We've been inspired these days and nights by those with faith who fought the fight. For us it's somehow coming down to this. The battle's far from over, but their faith helps us believe. If we keep on trying, we can be the claims we seek. On this pilgrimage we're taking, something in us has awakened as we walk where others walked and where we dreamed the dream. Once we cross that bridge, old friend, we can't go back to where we've been, though we return from where we came. Nothing is the same. And we lined up 2 by 2 and we began to walk in silence. Is it ours or others' footsteps that we hear? We are now joining in the chorus of all those who've gone before us and all those who one day will appear. We'll cross that bridge and form a circle on the other side, and arm in arm sing, we shall overcome and realize. Celebrate, commemorating, most of all we're consecrating those who crossed the bridge before and all they sacrificed. Once we cross that bridge, old friend, we can't go back to where we've been, though we return from where we came. Nothing is the same. We cross that bridge, old friend, we can't go back to where we've been, though we return from where we came. Oh, nothing is the same. I could never thank you for sitting through all this, actually. But we're turning the corner, let's say. And while this graduation celebration is a moment of accomplishment, finishing walking those unwalked miles, it's also a moment of faith. It's a moment of connection to those who have gone before and to those who will follow. A special connection to you who are here with me tonight as witnesses. A moment of magic and mystery. A moment of grace. Anne Lamott tells us that she does not understand the mystery of grace, only that it meets us where we are but does not leave us where it found us. The Nobel laureate Francois Mauriac tells us that the mystery of grace is that it never comes too late. How amazing for me to be a college graduate at 72 years old. When I think of defining threshold moments, I think of my grandkids, of Gil and Mac. The paternal side of their family is from Kerala, India, and the story goes that after Jesus died at St. Thomas went to Kerala, where he converted a number of families, among them those from Mac and Gil's ancestral line. And before each of the boys' first birthdays, they were christened in the narthex of their grandparents' church in Chicago, after which we all entered the sanctuary where we witnessed the confirmation ritual involving special oils, followed by the boys' first communion, using a small amount of wine. Man, that look on Gil's face. When we received our invitation to attend, I believed from the outset it was going to be a big deal. I had no idea. It was epic. And here we were witnessing 3 church sacraments in the matter of a few hours in each of those young boys' lives. Sacraments described by St. Augustine in the 4th century as outward signs of inward grace. In the morning after the ceremony, the boy's paternal grandfather, who had recently become the CEO of an international medical supply company, proclaimed that his most important work on earth was done. On his watch, a line going back 2,000 years would remain unbroken. My grandsons are part of an unbroken line, going back to St. Thomas, who when Jesus died, went to Kerala, India, teaching some to believe, and my grandson's ancestors were among these. So today we celebrate as those boys partake in sacraments of faith. Outward signs of inward grace, surrounded by family all dressed all in white, being showered with love, bathed in candlelight, baptized with water, then anointed with oil, served their first Last Supper, no longer just boys. So today we celebrate as those boys partake in sacraments of faith. Outward signs of inward grace. To this moment in time, to something so timeless, loving and divine. It's all there before us after we're gone, that there is a part of us that will